Welcome to our tutorial on monitoring the Core 4 in the portal by New Visions. The Core 4 consists of four key metrics: recent attendance, course grades, credit accumulation, and exit exams that are crucial in determining a student's ability to graduate on time. The portal offers an efficient way for staff to monitor student progress towards graduation by focusing on four essential metrics that directly impact a student's ability to graduate. A student will be flagged with one or more Core 4 alerts if they have four or more absences in the last 20 days, are behind in credits, behind in Regents exams, PBATs required for graduation, and or are failing one or more courses needed for graduation based on the latest marking period. The portal highlights which metrics pose a risk to a student's potential to graduate, enabling school staff to quickly identify at-risk students and intervene with targeted support to improve graduation rates. To ensure school staff are aware of students who have triggered key Core 4 indicators, a notification icon will appear on the homepage. Additionally, a graph will display the number of students in your graduating class with Core 4 alerts, along with the total number of alerts. You can also view Core 4 alerts for other cohorts by selecting a different group from the drop-down menu. While this provides a summarized view, you have the option to explore more detailed data. Clicking on a specific row in the graph will take you directly to the data grid, filtered to show only those students. Alternatively, to view the Core 4 alerts for your students, you can access the Core 4 breakdown by clicking on the data grid in the left side navigation. The data grid is a spreadsheet-like tool that allows you to create custom views of data along with pre-created portal templates. Under Portal Views, select Core 4 Alerts. This view focuses on four key areas used to monitor students' progress towards graduation: credits, Regents, grades, and recent attendance. In the grid, there is also the Core 4 Alerts column. The Core 4 Alerts column indicates how many of the four risk areas are a potential obstacle to a student graduating. For example, student Alexis Morales has two Core 4 alerts. She is behind in credits but all set for Regents, failing one class needed to graduate, and her attendance is above 80%. To the left of this column is the 4-year grad projection column that shows the student's likelihood of graduating on time based on graduation outcomes for similar students from previous school years based on how many credits and Regents they enter senior year with. This includes very likely to graduate, probable to graduate, possible to graduate, needs review. Additionally, there are other relevant data points in your grid for your review. Once you're in the grid, if you scroll to the right, along the top, you can see data points and column headers that offer more insight into students. The goal of the Core 4 template is to increase graduation rates by providing schools with an efficient tool to identify and support students at risk. By using the Core 4 data grid, staff can filter specific columns to focus on particular areas of concern. For instance, if you want to identify students who are behind in Regents to help prioritize students for Regents prep opportunities, you can apply filters to these columns using the filter menu. The Regents alert is based on Regents required for minimum graduation. That would be local diploma requirements for safety net eligible students and Regents diploma requirements for gen ed students. After you have filtered your list, these students can be assigned to a point person who will be responsible for monitoring their progress and providing targeted support, or you can generate student reports for these students to share with your team or the students. For more information on assigning a point person to your students, please watch our Assign Students to a Point Person tutorial. To learn how to generate reports that can be used when meeting with a guardian and/or student, please watch our Generating Student Reports tutorial. You can also explore Core 4 alerts for an individual student by accessing their profile. To open a student's profile, click on their name from the data grid or use the left side navigation on the homepage and select Student Profile. In the snapshot panel, you'll see an overview of how the student is performing in the four key areas. If you want to dive deeper into a specific area, click on it. For example, if a student is off track in credits and you need to see which courses they need to get back on track, select credits and you'll be taken to their detailed credits panel. To view graduation projections from the homepage, click the drop-down on the left-hand side, Graduation, and then select Graduation Projections. Here, you can view optimistic projection, moderate projection, and conservative projection. Hover over each projection to view which buckets the likelihood of each student graduating falls into. In conclusion, the Core 4 provides a quick way to identify students with potential threats to graduation, enabling you to proactively implement targeted interventions and offer the necessary support to keep students on track. By utilizing this tool, schools can enhance individual student success while also working to improve overall graduation rates and outcomes for the entire cohort. For questions or help, use the Calendly link in the video's description. Stay connected by following us on social media for exclusive content, the latest news, and updates on student success. Thank you for watching this tutorial on monitoring Core 4 in the portal by New Visions.